BalconyTV.
Hello, I'm Zach Buggy and I'm standing on a balcony in Tralee and you're watching Balcony TV Tralee and joining me is Ian O'Doherty. How's it going, Ian?
Good, how are you?
I'm not too bad.
Good.
And you're going to do a song for us?
I am. The song's called I Carry It With Me.
So here is Ian O'Doherty on a balcony in Tralee with I Carry It With Me.
Carry it with me. The monkey on my back. I feed him every now and again. And although I should know better, I always make the same mistakes. Says it's for my own good, I learn better this way. But oh, he's been more than a little heavy-handed on me these days. Carry it with me. The black dog at my door. He's seething and he's circling me home. And although I should know better, I always make the same mistakes. Says it's for my own good, I learn better this way. But oh, he's been more than a little heavy-handed on me these days. I always make the same mistake. Says it's for my own good, I learn better this way.
Woo! Wow, that was Ian O'Doherty with, what was it called again?
I Carry It With Me.
I Carry You With Me. That was, I say it nearly every time, but I honestly thought it was fantastic. Can you tell us a little bit about the song, maybe?
It's one of a new batch of songs that I've been working on lately. I've kind of stopped talking about releasing an album because I've taken kind of pressure of time constraints off myself, I suppose. But it is part of a batch that I intend to get on an album, and it's been recorded in Cork and it sounds good. Other than that, there's I think the meaning is fairly obviously dour and dark, as they generally always are.
And with the you said you have it recorded in the studio. Do you have it just stripped back like that, or do you have a bit of a full band sound with it?
Yeah, it's different. I mean, it's ironic considering there's a guitar on my neck, but I've kind of retired the guitar from recording at the moment, or at the very least it's taken a back seat. I'm kind of working a lot with kind of I'd say unusual synthesizer driven kind of sounds and things like that. It's nearly the best way to describe the direction is it's nearly electronica at this stage. It's I got tired of doing the guitar driven rock kind of drums driven thing. I felt like without I wouldn't say that I was disappointed with any kind of recordings that I've released before, but I would say that maybe it wasn't ever 100% what I intended to do when I went in to record. It just it came out that way. So I guess I guess I'm just a little bit more, I don't know, emotionally mature, musically mature at this stage, to be able to really find the sound that I intended to do. So kind of that's where it's at the moment.
And is that where you'd say most of the current songs you're kind of working on are leaning toward?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We're recording in Cork. It's myself and he's a drummer with Emperor, Brendan Fennessy, and they've got a load of cool gear. It's in their band flat, like it's kind of a DIY studio set up. It's not very glamorous, but it gets the job done.
And how would we say? Are you gigging a lot lately now with this material?
Yeah, I mean it's hard to translate that kind of material onto say just an acoustic guitar, because I don't really tour or gig with a band anymore. I did a bit last year, but I mean it's an expensive game to be playing, you know. So I gig a lot on my own, generally kind of support acts. Like I was in Kinsale last night with Declan O'Rourke, and I play with Paddy Casey quite a bit as well. And trying to translate the songs onto an acoustic guitar for that kind of a crowd and that kind of an atmosphere it's a bit of a challenge. So the new material is not really getting gigged the whole pile. That song is, because I've worked out how to do it, and maybe one or two more. But it's a process that I'm going through, I suppose.
So do you think that maybe, how to put it, if you do end up getting the album done, we'll say when, would you almost go about trying to find a couple of guys to help you recreate that sound live then, or?
Yeah, I mean I'm not very technologically gifted. I've tried to take some solace from my friend Gary Keane, who's pretty good with a loop pedal, but I am dire. I'm terrible. So doing it on my own is nearly out of the question. So yeah, I guess I'd bring some guys in if they were willing to work for free, which I don't think they will.
So what's do you have any gigs coming up in the future, or are you kind of taking it handy here?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I know I say I've stopped talking about kind of releasing an album to people, but I'm gigging fairly intensively at the moment. I'm up and down to Dublin a lot. I'm seeing a whole pile of Ireland that I never knew existed before. I knew Dublin existed, obviously, but I'm seeing kind of nice, kind of different places.
Is there any dates that we could find you in the future?
Yeah, there's nothing down here in Kerry in the immediate kind of month or two, but I'm back in Cork City for the first time in a long time on April 2nd in Latitude, and that's with a girl called Christine Didi. It's kind of a double headliner kind of a thing, and it's going to be pretty much kind of what you got there, kind of stripped back folky kind of stuff. So yeah, that should be a good one. That's on April 2nd. So. And
I was meaning to say to you, you're how to put it, you're no stranger to the Tralee kind of early music scene.
I'm pretty sure I insisted that we weren't going to be talking about this, but yeah, no, that's cool.
So you had a couple of bands that you were in, and you gigged around. Where'd you play? Do you remember?
Oh, KDYS and the Greyhound. That was the circuit. Two places. I'm pretty sure we played out in KDYS and Killarney before as well. Actually, it was funny when we were in the KDYS and Killarney was a competition. And I was in two bands in the competition, and one of them was with a mate, Dave Williams, and the other was with my mate Gary and Brendan Hurley, and we had to compete against each other, and one band wasn't happy when the other band won, but sure.
And you didn't talk for a few months now?
No, well, we didn't talk for like a day. You know, teenagers get over it, you know.
And you're more mature now, so you leave it off. You chit chat.
Yeah, I'm a married man now, so we can get over things like that fairly easily. We're much more mature.
Nice one. Is there anything you'd like to say to the adoring public at home before we wrap it up?
Not a whole pile. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks very much. That's Ian O'Doherty. I'm Zach Buggy. It's very important, the O and the apostrophe. Ian O'Doherty, I'm Zach Buggy. You're watching BalconyTV Tralee. Tune in next time for more rooftops and more tunes.
BalconyTV.